With pets, we simply don't want them to leave us. Once they become our companions, they essentially become a vital part of our families. Unfortunately, and this is the sad truth of it, they're not around forever. This is why we should take care of them the best we can so that they can stay around for longer. Unfortunately, not too many people are strict when it comes to their pets' lifestyles. However, with this video, we're going to go over a few things you should and shouldn't do in order to extend your pet's life. Believe it or not, the simplest of things can add years to your pet's lives.
5.
Keep their weight down. This one is obviously a given, but we all know that one person who owns a pet and doesn't exactly take the best of care of them. You know, the old woman who owns a puppy so she's unable to take it out for the walks it needs and tends to overfeed it with treats. While that person clearly means well, it's definitely not good for the pet. Treats should be exactly that, treats. Never overdo it with treats because they'll start expecting them more and more often. As for exercise, you should try and get your pets out as often as possible, but not too often, as we'll be talking about that a little bit later in the video. Needless to say, physical fitness is incredibly important when it comes to extending your pets' lives. The second they start getting overweight, you should definitely take them to a vet to get a checkup, so you know what to feed them and how much exercise they should get. Again, more about that later in the video.
4.
Keep a close eye on them when they roam freely. This one should be a given, but there's a few reasons as to why we let them roam freely in the first place. Now, okay, when it comes to your pets, whether it's a cat or a dog, it's good to let them roam free. However, and this goes double for cats, while that is good for them, you simply can't let them out of your sight and unsupervised. With cats, it's more difficult as they do tend to find their way out of their homes pretty easily and wander the streets. With dogs, the struggle is when you let them off their leads when taking them out for a walk. If you do this, make sure you keep a very, very close eye on them. Pets that roam are susceptible to a number of dangers that can take a toll on their lives that can be both long-term and immediate. These dangers include the likes of automobile accidents, predation, exposure to contagious diseases, exposure to poisons, and of course, those low-life humans who harm animals or use them for dog fighting. You never know. This is why it's good to keep a good eye on them. Also, you don't want to annoy nearby neighbors by letting your pet roam out onto their lawns and relieve themselves on their property. As funny as it may be, and let's be honest, we all have that one neighbor we can't stand.
3.
Dental care is essential. So you'd be surprised what good dental hygiene can do for your pets' lives. Very similar to how humans need to regularly clean their teeth, pets need regular teeth cleanings, or they may develop gum disease, which can lead to a host of other health problems. In addition to getting regular teeth cleanings, you should also be caring for your pet's teeth at home. If your pet doesn't fidget a lot and can stay in one place, you can brush their teeth using special pet-safe toothpaste. But it has to be a specific paste used for pets' teeth. Never, under any circumstances, should you use human toothpaste on your pet. However, for most people, it's never as easy as that. Odds are your pet is very resistant to letting you brush their teeth. Don't worry though, there's an alternative, and we've all seen them advertised on TV at some point. Instead of using toothpaste, you can also consider one of the various dental chews available on the market. Either way, it does your pet wonders when it comes to dental hygiene.
2.
Don't skimp on vet visits. This one, much like keeping an eye on your pets when they're running around freely, should be a given, but you'd honestly be surprised as to how many people avoid this due to how costly vet visits can be. We get it, they can be expensive, but you're playing a very dangerous game by not getting your pet checked up regularly. And this is going to sound really harsh, but it's the cold, hard truth. If you really care about your pet, get them checked out and do it regularly. Remember, vet visits aren't just for when your pet is sick, they're also crucial to maintaining your pet's health. Just because your pet is acting normal doesn't always mean that they're perfectly fine. This is why regular vet visits are important. For all you know, your pet could potentially have something wrong with them but aren't showing it. By taking them to a vet regularly, you're at least eliminating all doubt, and if something was to show up during their checkup, it gives the vet a better chance of catching a problem early before it gets any worse. So, for the sake of your pet, take them to a vet. And no, we didn't intend for that to rhyme.
1,
Pushing certain breeds too hard. Now, this one is more related to dog owners, as will a few more items on this list. But when it comes to owning a dog, it's always good to give them the right amount of exercise in order to make sure that they don't become overweight. You've got to be very, very careful when it comes to certain dog breeds, as you really need to understand their limits. Brachycephalic breeds like pugs, English bulldogs, Shih Tzus, and Pekingese tend to have more respiratory issues. It's because of these issues that these breeds are more likely to develop heat stroke than their longer muzzled cousins. Just to be safe when choosing a dog breed, whether it's an obese breed of dog, pups with flat muzzles, or even dog breeds that have been known to suffer from common but dangerous medical disorders such as spinal issues, it's recommended that you take your pet to a vet for a checkup before beginning an exercise routine. That way, you know their limits better so that you don't work them too hard. And that's our list. Did we leave anything out that you know about? Well, let us know in the comments section below. Please remember to subscribe and tap the bell button so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.